Right now, the World Cup may be over, but luckily for local soccer fans, there's more entertainment coming our way with the 2018 Varsity Football Tournament that's set to kick off next week. Now, this morning, Peverett and Vuyo Gabelana from the Varsity Sports team join us this morning to chat about what's to come this season, both on and off the field. Gentlemen, good morning.
Good morning.
Good, man. Thank you very much for joining us on the couch. I know it's a little bit early, but it's okay. Don't worry about that. Vuyo, I'll start with you, man. With the new season of Varsity Football that's kicking off next week, I mean, how's the team shaping up? Will UP Ticks win their 4th title in 6 years?
Yeah, so we had the launch last week, and the teams look good. They're shaping up, doing their last preparations. And yeah, things are looking good. And just so you know, also we have, thanks to our sponsors, F&B, Samsung, and Debonair's, we have 8 women's teams with new entrances from Walter Sisulu, UniZulu, and UKZN. And just so you know, in Tshwane as well, you know, TET and Tuks having a heated battle between the two. The TET women's team has won the competition 4 times in a row.
That's incredible.
Yeah, so you're just going to have to hashtag Iachisa to see if who's going to take it this year.
Yeah, Cheezer. Now, I need to ask you this. I mean, with just ahead of the football tournament, or Varsity Cup football tournament, coming off the back of the World Cup now as well, is there a fire in the teams, you know, just being motivated and inspired?
Definitely. If you follow the competition through years, it's been a very competitive competition, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even though it's been in the Tshwane region, though it's been hot, you know, UWC is always coming with that flavor. Once in a while from the Cape. So, yeah, we'll get to see what happens.
I'm sure we're going to see some incredible action, some epic goals scored out of that as well. But the question is, I mean, the University of KZN, they're playing their first varsity football tournament, while the University of Limpopo as well, they are back after relegation.
Yeah.
How do you think this will shape or shake things up a little bit going into the tournament?
Well, you know, there's big excitement with these 2 teams coming into the competition. Last year, they weren't in the competition, but what's actually interesting is that those 2 regions had the highest viewerships in terms of the competition, and they weren't even in. So with them back in, it's going to shake things up in a big way. So our stadiums are definitely going to be packed. Just need to catch it on that TV.
I love that, man. Love that. And also hopefully kind of discovering those gems on the field, those future
talent.
stars,
You know
as well.
Yeah.
Cameron, let's focus on something also I think that is quite noteworthy going into the football tournament, is that the Varsity Football is going to be doing their bit to pitch in as well for the Speak Up campaign, which is all around mental health in South Africa, raising awareness and opening up discussions. Why is it important for a platform like Varsity Football Tournament to address these issues in South Africa?
Well, I mean, mental well-being is the foundation of any high performance. And because we host a high-performance tournament, and because we are in the university spaces, there's a scary statistic that was given through that about 40% of university students suffer from some form of mental illness during their study tenure. So that's a pretty high figure.
Yeah.
And in the US, the studies show that student athletes actually have a higher rate of suffering from some form of mental illness. So we imagine that it would be more or less the same in South Africa. And therefore, it's important for us to open up the conversation just so we can destigmatize it and we can humanize it. I mean,
and talk about it, especially when it comes to sport and using this platform, because sport kind of brings everyone together. And it's going to be interesting. Is there a way that we can follow what's going to be happening in terms of the rollout of the Speak Up campaign with the varsity tournament?
Well, I'm glad you asked. I mean, so if you come through to our sporting events, you'll see lime green, which is the international color for mental well-being internationally. Right. So you'll see that around. Our MCs will be talking about it, as you can see the shorts there.
Okay.
And the commentators as well in SuperSport, when you're watching, they'll give you a bit of information around it. And all of the university campuses have student health facilities that help with this.
Yeah.
So on our website, you'll be able to find, if you're a student, what the contact details of those are, because it is critically important to talk about it.
Dude, especially amongst the youth, but I'm glad we're using a sporting platform for this. As I said, it unites people, it unites youngsters in the country as well, and it is a topic that I think the majority of people don't want to talk about, you know. So that is it. So I wish I had more time to unpack this, guys, but good luck. Wishing you all the best. Those green lime pans definitely make a statement. We'll be looking out for those as well. But follow all the Varsity Cup football tournament action right here on your Feel Good Breakfast Show.